How to stop worrying. You know, worry affects everybody. Everybody at some stage or some time. But the thing that kind of gets me, and I call people out in it, is when they say to me, oh look, I'm just a worrier. I'm just someone who worries. I'm like, no you're not. You're someone that is doing worry. You're not a worrier, you do worry. You know, stop being a worrier and become a warrior, right? You know, it's just a switch. It was William James that said, the greatest discovery of our generation is that man can change his life by simply changing his attitudes of mind. A man or woman can change their lives by simply changing their attitudes of mind. Extremely powerful that, and that's all it is. What are you worrying about? Well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if the other happens? Well, what if it doesn't? Instead of worrying about all the possible negatives or bad things that may or may not happen, how about worrying about, just flip it. How about worrying about all the good and great things that could possibly happen? Instead of saying, what if I can't make my payment this month? What if my car breaks down? What if, what if the stock market crashes? What if there's an earthquake? What if Fukushima melts? You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, what if it doesn't? What if the stock market goes up? What if? What if everything just goes great today? Yeah? What if I'm just completely blessed and I've got 200 angels watching my back? Wouldn't it be empowering and amazing to go through life? Just thinking, what if there's such a power behind me watching my back that I don't ever have to worry about anything? Rather than saying, what if there's nothing? Anyone can go into that state. It's a state, right? It's a state of mind, and you do it. You do worry. And you can either do or not do. That's the question. To do or not to do, that is the question. And it's a choice in the moment. You can choose to worry, become aware of it right now, and you can either choose to do it or choose not to do it. You can either choose to be empowered or choose to be disempowered. It is a choice. It is something you do with your physiology, with how you move, how you behave. It's something you do with your thinking, what you focus on. It's what you do with your language, how you speak, how you tonate. Is that a word? Tonate? How you use your tonality. That's how you do things. It's not that you're just a worrier and that's it. No. You do worry, and you can choose not to do worry anytime you desire. I've seen myself go into worry. What if that really does go wrong? What if this does go bad? What if it doesn't work out? I can see myself going down and I stop myself and pull myself out and say no. Have a bit of faith, Matthew. Have a bit of faith. Right? And look at past events. The 99% of times that may have worried in the past. Did it all screw up? Again, 99% of the time, no. 1% of the time, yeah. Was it that bad? No. Could you handle it? Yeah. Was it actually a good thing in the end? Yeah. Well, why was it a good thing? Because it's a setup. It's not a setback. And here's the other thing. Your setbacks in life are not really setbacks. Your setbacks in life are not really setbacks. They are set up to something even greater to come. Isn't that amazing? It's like you can't lose. You can't lose. Every setback you have had in life and that you will have in the future is actually a setup to something even greater. Our setbacks strengthen us. Our setbacks give us wisdom, give us experience, give us growth. They allow us to grow, to become more. So then we get to a new level, and then the problems and issues and challenges and life that we encounter on this new level, we're able to handle it because of our setbacks before that strengthened us. And if we didn't have those setbacks before, we wouldn't be able to operate on that new level. We wouldn't have passed the test. It's like a computer game. You go through different levels. If you just stick someone who's never played the game before on level 3, they get like killed straight away. They have to learn all the ropes from level 1 and build up to level 2, then go into level 3. Right? That's life. You can't just jump to level 3. You have to go through it. Same in martial arts training. I was just talking to my students about it this morning. You know, a lot of people want to do all the fancy movements and everything. I want to do the fancy stuff, you know, the stuff where the sword goes around like this and this. No, you got to start at the base. You have to build your foundation. You have to put your cornerstones in. You have to build a strong, solid foundation, and then build from there. You can't just jump up to the high level. It doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that, or else everyone would be going around at this high level, and people aren't. Because a lot of people aren't willing to do what it takes to achieve what they want to achieve in life. And you've got to be willing to do what it takes. And I don't know exactly what that is for you, but you will know what it is for you as you move through life. You know, you will be tested. But don't worry about it, because it's all good. It's all for your higher good. That's the thing. And that's the most incredible thing. It's all for your higher good. Whether you believe it or not, if you don't believe it, then that's actually putting you in a less empowered state. What do you want to be? Do you want to be disempowered? Do you want to be empowered? If you want to be empowered, listen to what I'm saying, apply it, and you will be empowered. And when you're empowered, you will be able to handle stuff when it comes up in life. Because inevitably, it will. You will have ups and downs. You'll have thrills and spills. It was Bill Hicks that said it. Bill Hicks, you know, very elegantly said it, and I will paraphrase slightly. He said, you know, life is like a ride in an amusement park. Like one of the roller coaster rides. There'll be ups and downs, there'll be thrills and spills, but at the end of the day, it's just a ride. What an amazing way to look at life. Life is a game, life is a ride. So if you can look at it like that, then you'll take it less seriously. You'll relax more. You won't worry so much. Like, hey, it's just a ride. You might be able to enjoy the parts that seem like they're not enjoyable more if you just realize that it's a ride. If you realize it's for your higher good, it takes the suffering out of it. You know, it was Joseph Campbell that coined the term the hero's journey. He wrote the book The Hero's Journey, The Hero of a Thousand Faces. Amazing books, I recommend them. The Writer's Journey is another one, which is more of a layman's sort of book. Joseph Campbell, The Hero's Journey. You know, everyone in life has a journey that they're going through. You incarnated into the body that you're now in so that you could go on an amazing, adventurous journey in your life. At some stage you may have forgotten that, or you may not have, I don't know. But realize that you've incarnated into the body that you're now in to go on an amazing, adventurous journey. It wasn't to play small, it wasn't to shrink, it wasn't to be beat down by your fears. It was to be courageous and step over that threshold and go on that journey. And all you have to do is listen for the call. You will be called to adventure at some time. And many times throughout your life you'll be called over and over and over again to adventure. And when you hear the call, when you receive the call, know that that is your call to adventure. You need awareness for this. You need to be vigilant for it. And not in denial. And you also need to have courage to step over that threshold and go on your own hero's journey. And as you go on that journey, you will meet obstacles, you will meet challenges, you'll meet antagonists. But at the same time, you'll also meet allies. You'll also meet mentors. You'll be helped at the same time. You'll gain experience, you'll gain wisdom. You'll be fulfilled. You'll go to that deepest, darkest, innermost cave and you'll come out of it triumphant. And you will transform. That's all I've got to say about that.